I'm Sara Hynes, and I would say the word to use that would describe my life before Christ would be um, just self-sufficient. I grew up in a Christian home, and we went to church a lot, went to Bible studies, things like that, and I always knew that um, I believed in God. I believed that Christ died on the cross for my sins and things like that. But I went through a lot of struggles in my life, particularly when my grandmother moved into my home when I was younger. It caused a lot of tension in my family and a lot of anxiety between my parents, between my sisters, things like that. And I just wanted so badly to be able to control that, to act like I had everything together and nothing was wrong, and I didn't want to share that with anyone. I didn't want to tell anybody about that. I just wanted to be this perfect person, put on this persona of everything's fine, I'm great. And I did that in school as well with my friends. I wouldn't talk to them about different things going on at my house. I would always try to get good grades, strive to get straight A's, things like that. And I thought, if I seem like I'm this perfect person, if I seem like I'm all put together, everyone else will think I'm great as well. And I kind of like to talk about other people's problems more with them rather than talking about mine, because then I figured they wouldn't ask me about my problems. And I thought that if I couldn't fix mine, maybe I could fix other people's problems. And it kind of just went into this ongoing struggle of wanting to be this perfect person, having this equation of, if I do this, if I'm able to help other people, then maybe they'll think I'm a great person, then maybe eventually I'll think I'm a great person too. But it just wasn't working that way, and I realized kind of my senior year of high school that I wasn't that person that I had wanted to be. I wasn't happy. I had done all the things. I had good grades. I had great friends, but I was still sad inside, and I wasn't happy about who I was as a person and where I had gotten myself. And I kind of just started praying about it and asking for some type of guidance and some type of peace over this ongoing struggle of wanting so much to be able to control everything. And it wasn't an automatic switch for sure. Especially going into my freshman year of college, I had a lot of struggles just with different people, different new experiences and things like that. There was just a lot of stress to deal with. So that was definitely tested my freshman year a lot. And there were just so many situations that I couldn't control, that I wanted to control so bad, but didn't have an answer. There was no answer to the equation for those situations. And I just realized at one point that I had to give everything up to God. I had to just let Him control everything and allow Him to kind of cleanse me and show me that I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to put on this face and act like everything was great when I wasn't feeling that great. I needed to be able to open up to people and talk to people about different things going on in my life. And it was just great to see that God was there for me. No matter how many times I get caught up in this struggle of wanting to control everything, God's always there to kind of grant me peace and allow me to fall back on Him and say, I can't be perfect, I can't do this. And I definitely still get caught up in this, and it's still a struggle for me, but I definitely realize that God has kind of granted me this wisdom to be able to kind of step back and look at my life and say, Sarah, you need to stop trying to control everything. You're doing it again, and just let me help you. Just let me guide you. And it's just really great to see that God has this perfect plan for me that I could never come up with. I could never design something as great as the plan that He has for me. So I just need to let Him bring that plan to completion and allow Him to work in my life. And it's just been really beautiful to see all of that happening. Before, I was self-sufficient, and now I am dependent on His plan for me. I'm Sara Hynes, and this is my before and after.